Hello and welcome, children, to my platform Economics with Nilanjana. Comment 2026 in my comment section or ping me in the WhatsApp number given on my screen. Follow me in the YouTube and my Facebook handle Economics with Nilanjana for the detailed explanation of all the chapters. And this is the last chapter that we are doing, part 2, India, China, and Pakistan, after which I'm going to move on to macroeconomics and make all the detailed study of the macroeconomics and the questions that you are supposed to get. Not only the questions, the areas where you make the mistakes and the specified numericals which you need to do for your AISSC economics examination of 2026 on 18th of March. So, coming on to India, China, and Pakistan, we are going to talk about the development path of India first. First, we know about the development path. India got its independence on 1947, and after 1947, 1950, the Planning Commission was set up. From 1950 to 1990, India followed a constant policy wherein agriculture underwent institutional reform, that is rural credit infusion as well as land reform, and institute and technical reform, that is green revolution. Agricultural production increased as a result, and the land reform removed all the land settlement system that was existing prior to independence to give land to the landless farmers. Also, in the industrial sector, high priority status was given to the public sector unit, and private sectors were regulated with license and permits. In the foreign trade sector, India followed a policy called inward-looking strategy, in which imports were restricted to tariffs and quotas, and import substitution was followed, that is, giving high priority status to those produce or those imports which were previously, those commodities which were previously imported. Now, talking about China's development path. China has a clear timeline of development path, that is 1958 China launched the Great Leap Forward campaign and started the planning from 1953. Great Leap Forward campaign was followed by the Great Proletarian Cultural Revolution of 1966 to 76, after which in the year 1978 China called for reform, as India called for reform in 1991. Talking about the path of development of Pakistan, a very quick review of Pakistan was 1956, they started their first planning. It was dependent upon the public sector institutes first. Green revolution happened, but there was no institutional reform or land reform as such. Also, China nationalized all the capital goods industries in the year 1970s, but in the beginning of 1980s, they started denationalizing it, culminating into the economic reforms being introduced in Pakistan in the year 1988. Talking about the GLF campaign. China's GLF campaign, or Great Leap Forward, was done in order to massively industrialize the country. Whereas the commune system was formed in agriculture. Commune means cooperative system. From the commune system, the word communist has come. So basically, commune system of agriculture in which the farmers will be forming a group or commune and they will be farming the lands. Also, backyard industry, that means each and every household should produce something in their backyards so that the production of goods and services can increase on a colossal level. Now, what happened? This Great Leap Forward campaign failed severely because of two things. That is, Russia was supporting China because of their similarity in ideology of communist economy, but there had been a dispute because at the end of the day, Russia is a European economy and China is a very, very conservative Oriental economy. So what happened? There had been a dispute and Russia withdrew all its technical support. Number two, there had been a bad drought in China, which killed 30 million population from the rural areas. This was followed by the Great Proletarial Cultural Revolution of 1966, in which Mao Zedong forced all the professional students to come from the urban areas and work on farms in the rural areas. But ultimately, in the 1978, the Chinese Politburo, the young leaders, were not at all happy with Mao's method of shunning everything foreign, conservative, inward looking strategy, and because they could see that the GDP was not growing that much. So as a result, what happened? The reforms was called for in the year 1978. Follow me for my next video of India, China, Pakistan, in which I will tell you how China brought its reform and how was it different from Pakistan and India.